Let's get into a breakdown of the hunter build I used for the Savathun song Grandmaster Nightfall. I posted a couple of other short build videos over the last week as quick references, but in this video I go into additional details on my build, how I used it, and my role within the fireteam. I've also included the builds of the rest of my fireteam, a Titan and a Warlock, near the end of the video, so you have them for reference. The clock's ticking, so let's go. The first thing I'll point out is that I'm running a double hand cannon build. 7th Seraph Officer Revolver in the kinetic slot. It's got unstoppable mods. My job throughout the strike was to stagger the unstoppable champions as and when they appeared. I was the only one running it, and that made that job pretty important. I really like this weapon because it also produces Warmind cells, and I'll get to some of the mods on the armor that helped in that area in a few seconds. And I've paired it with Ariana's Vow, which for my money, still the best anti-barrier weapon in the game. I know there's been videos out there about Disruption Break, and what that does is gives a boost to kinetic damage if you break an enemy's shield with the perk. My fire team, which was coordinated, still didn't want to have to worry about who is going to break the champion shield. Just a lot easier, a lot cleaner for us to focus fire, and Ariana's Vow is great for that. Have the catalyst, so it's getting the extra magazine capacity. Also has the auto reload feature, which was very helpful. It's a solar, which brought balance to my build, so I was able to deal with solar shielded enemies, and the wizards basically alternate void, solar, void, solar, void, solar throughout the strike, so I was prepared for that. The other reason I was liking double hand cannon is that it allowed me to stack armor mods and be efficient. So for example, the arms, I only needed one reload perk. Enhanced hand cannon loader, I'm good to go. On the chest, hand cannon reserves. Same idea, good to go. It affects both my kinetic and energy slots. And then on my boots, hand cannon scavenger, all about making sure I was having enough ammo for Ariana's, but it also benefited my kinetic slot as well. In terms of heavy, I know a lot of people here are going to lean on 21% delirium. I really like this fine memorial that I have. It has shield disorient, which, as you might guess, disorients enemies when you break the shield. So there are arc shielded knights throughout the strike, and if you can pierce a shield with this weapon, it will not only disorient and stagger effectively that enemy, but also enemies in the immediate vicinity. So good for ad control, a good way to break a shield, put a bunch of enemies on this disorient debuff, and you can kind of forget about them for a few seconds and focus fire elsewhere, or just go all in on that particular batch of enemies and clear it. So I found that to be very helpful. Really liking this weapon. I've used it for a bunch of Nightfalls now. In terms of armor, Worm Husk for me, still a must run. I've got mods here just to get ammo, but the ability to heal as and when needed, super important. I know a lot of people will run, I think it's 6th Coyote to get the extra dodge. I like this. It gets you out of a jam. You can be a little bit more aggressive. If you're the last member of your fire team standing, which happens from time to time, it gives you, I don't want to say a get out of jail free card, but something pretty close to it. It pairs nicely with the bottom tree Night Stalker build because you're able to go invis by using your melee smoke grenade. You're able to get your dodge healing you. You're also able to get your smoke grenade back by using Gambler's Dodge. So it all synergizes very, very nicely. In terms of other relevant mods that I used, Hive Barrier, all enemies are Hive throughout the strike, so getting that damage reduction for 10 seconds, I think it's a 20% damage reduction, was very helpful. Warmind's longevity, that meant that the Warmind cells produced by my kinetic weapon here lasted longer. What that means is that you can sometimes generate a Warmind cell, let another round of ads spawn, and you can still use it. So you don't have to burn it right away. You can set the table for the next round of ads and then do a quick ad clear simply by destroying the Warmind cell. And I have global reach on the boots so as to increase the range of the Warmind cell's damage. On the cloak, Oppressive Darkness, that's a no-brainer. void damage resistance, because in the Grandmaster Nightfall version, void damage is boosted. I actually think it is throughout the lower levels of the strike this week as well. Special finisher. I think at least 2 of us were running this. The idea here is you want to generate special ammo. So I was generating special ammo for my Ariana's Vow, and also for Deets Nuts Ariana's Vow, and also for Izanagi's, which Meyer was running, so that was good. Then Hive Invigoration, get my dodge back so I can use it with Wormhusk, and I can use it with Bottom Tree Night Stalker and Gambler's Dodge, so I could go invisible. At this point, I'm going to put up the loadouts of my fire team. One was a Titan, one was a Warlock. You'll see those appearing on the screen right now. Hope this helps. If you're trying to get a last-minute clear of the Grandmaster Nightfall in, great, good luck. And it'll come around again, I think, later on in the season. So hopefully this is a resource that you can lean on for a little bit more in-depth look at the builds. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.